21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
We need teams. Coco over here.
Watch out.
Undercut. Charlie. Don't left Charlie.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A big play there on the first play of the game. 45 yards.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Now Rodgers. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
At the 33-yard line.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 22 yards there, a first down. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Dancing to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Dean Lowry able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after them early.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right. And he comes back with one complete. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. Now it's Trubisky. Now the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Trubisky. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd and short.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
Here's Trubisky. Flush to his right. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
4th down. Here's Trubisky. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now it's Trubisky. And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown Bears. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point safely through, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's hunting. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
The throw right sideline here is complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Mike, 58, right there.
Tighten up, tighten up. Pull together.
Right. Here we go. 58. Jump out.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage and make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
Brings up second and
They go play action with Trubisky. Open man is Trey Burton. 7-7, our score after one. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First down, a run with Cohen. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now Cohen. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Josh Jones in on the stop.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
first down, Chicago.
Trubisky now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10.
Go!
Now Trubisky to throw. This is Gabriel out on the left side. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going. That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
On first down, it's Cohen. 16 yards is the pickup there on a first down for Chicago.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Now Trubisky to Cohen out of the backfield. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to make it 4th down. And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. He's got his tight end, Burton. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down.
First down, Chicago.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. That really sets them back. A loss of 6.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
To throw on second down, Cohen. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Let flow, let flow, let flow. Hey, Mike's 50. Let's go, let's go.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. That drive just seemed to go for an eternity. I could kind of hear our sponsor saying, hey, we need to get our product pushed here. But then it ends in a field goal.
Yeah, how about that? Not enough time for product placement, but plenty of time to get 3 points out of the deal. I know that the guys on defense, though, they wanted to get those products out there. They wanted to stop that drive, just were unable to do so.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
At the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Watch the screen. Pass.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Open man right side is St. Brown. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
A gain of 10 yards.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Over. Get up.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Get in the way.
Back north.
Get in the way. 58, boy.
Hey, zoom.
On 2nd and 12, Rodgers over the middle. That's caught by Adams. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing here, Trubisky. He'll have a first down past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, particularly running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
A gain of 6 there on first.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Alert.
They go play action. Trubisky. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It's a gain of 35. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. One receiver left, two to the right. Through a couple of plays, this Green Bay defense is held strong. Now it's 3rd and goal. Trubisky will throw. Now Trubisky lost the football, and the Packers pick it up. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
All I know, partners, that with every play call that came in, there was a little discussion about, hey, we can seal this bad boy. We can really put ourselves in a great spot to take total control, and yet they find a way to cough it up.
Yeah, the 2-score game opportunity eludes them, and now a chance for the other side to come back here.
Yeah, that means defense has to go out there and make some plays themselves. So we call sudden change. Let's see if the defense is mentally ready to take care of it.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Watch the twist, watch the twist. Kill. Yeah, live. Look me down.
On 2nd down, it's Jones looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
58, boy, 58. Hey, Charlie. All day, every day, any day. 58 to Mike, 58 to Mike.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So on now for the Packers at their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. From the right hash, this from 48. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and that will knot us up at 10. So they come away from this opening drive in the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job one, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the 2nd half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Again, it's Davis. And some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Tight down. There you go. Show it up. Hey, 18.
Trubisky gives to Cohen. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. From the 38, Trubisky. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The Bears on third down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Here's Trubisky to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Pass slip. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Chicago. Taylor Gabriel, 40.
The rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? R-A-C?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
The extra point up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the right now. No.
Throwing is Rodgers. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Hey, black.
Tight dog.
The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Blue 58.
Right, 58, right there.
Box it.
58, boys, 58.
Get 300.
Buzz. 58 to Mike. Hey, what's that? Hey, what's the ball? Pick that.
Go right.
Go. Check 37. Check 37.
Inside.
Check 26. Check 26.
Blue 58.
Rodgers on 3rd down. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. The inside linebacker, Danny Trevathan, gets the sack.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Here's J.K. Scott now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Here comes Cohen. Nowhere to go that time. It's a 46-yard punt with a loss on the return, and the Bears take over. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Back to throw here. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. 2nd and 10. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he completes it to Cohen. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Bears on the move. They've got another 1st down.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. 2nd and 10 now. It's Trubisky. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Another incompletion would certainly be ideal defensively. A big play now. This is 3rd and 10. Now Trubisky. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Cohen. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be 4th down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Now it's Trubisky. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Get him, boy! Get him, boys!
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
59 is Mike.
Hey, Delta.
Check 59. Yeah. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Here we go. Mike's 5'9". Mike's 5'9".
Check 30.
On 2nd and 12, Rodgers, and that is incomplete. Geronimo Allison, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
The Packers on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd down and 12.
59. Mike's 59.
Hey, high 7. Kelly, don't let Kelly.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball in this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
You got nothing. Check 59. Mike.
Where are you going?
Mike to 59. I'm on. Shit.
26. Zoom.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Bravo.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. Eluding the pressure right. He's got a man complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. And they try to sweep to Jones. And he'll get this up to about the 40. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
Mike, 58, right there. Come on, baby.
Right left.
He's back to throw. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
58 for Mike. Oh,
Hey, Echo.
58 for Mike. 58 for Mike.
Back to throw, Rodgers. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Getting a hand in there and knocking it away, Eddie Jackson. This secondary as a unit, they've worked really well together in this one, especially late.
A lot of cohesiveness, a lot of communication, and some great athleticism. They're playing so well now, a nickname is sure to follow. They're going to have to name this whole unit soon.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. There we go.
Hey, exit.
58, boy, 58. 58 's Mike.
To throw is Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You have to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3.
Hey, 88.
Mike, 58, right there.
Back north. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better. Hey, orbit.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. Flushed out. Now look out. Rodgers lost the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Strong right. Hey, man. Watch the move. Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
Now it's Trubisky. This is Gabriel out on the left side. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard. Looky here, Trubisky wants to throw it. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears.